Now this is just coming out as a thing, but I thought I'd document a little bit of my experience. We got our mushies right here, you know. This is the way I prefer of taking them. For me, this is easier than eating them, and it kicks in the kick in. I mix them with a little bit of water, a little bit of juice, put a little lemon juice in there in a container like this, just shake it up, and then I'll just drink it, down it. Might be disgusting, but not disgusting, I think, as eating them just raw. I can chew them on them raw, they just don't taste very good. To me, they kick in a bit faster, but the effects are a little bit, you digest them faster with the lemon juice, a little bit short-lived. But anyways, like, I know it's like just doing, people do researching on psilocybin, helps with PTSD, depression, cancer patients, end of life. Thought I'd do my own little research here, share my own little documentation of my experience with them. Been doing, the first time I did them, I was 16. Only did a gram. You don't need a lot to start off with, but it's not something you get addicted to. You build a tolerance to almost instantaneously. You take them once, an hour later, you take the same amount that won't get you to where you first took them. You build a tolerance to them really fast. So it's not something I do maybe a handful of times a year, unless I'm microdosing, which I don't do that often either. I might just microdose. Just started doing it in the past year, like just did it for a few days just to experiment with it, see how it affected me. Yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna take these, and then I guess if I remember, hopefully I do. My mind's not too, I'll hit y'all with a video on, this is mostly caps, by the way. And that's one of the best trips I had. I took 1.5 grams of just straight, they were like little caps, orange caps. And I heard that the caps can have more psilocybin, which I do believe to be, depends on the strain, but I do believe to be true. We got X Duncan right here, Toby X Duncan. I'm in a great setting, lake. I'm gonna go hiking. You know, just me, introspect on my thoughts. Need to humble my ego. It's been a little bit high lately, I'm not gonna lie. Ego is a mindset, not that you need shrooms to do it, but it definitely helps. You can meditate or just pray with God. Of course, we're gonna say a prayer and help this, using this as a spiritual, shrooms are sacred. We use them as a spiritual purpose to connect with God, and we're not taking them in a club. We're taking them in the proper manner in nature. That's where they came from. That's where you're made to take them. You don't take shrooms in a club. You don't take shrooms at the mall around a whole bunch of people. You're not gonna get the proper growth and the proper experience. In fact, that's a great way to have, it looks like it's gonna rain over there, but it's sunny over here. Strange. We'll be hiking away from the rain clouds, hopefully, as they follow us. They sometimes do. But yeah, I just share my wisdom on that side of aspect of the shrooms. And don't think I saw somewhere Donald Trump tried to do something, sign something. I don't think they're federally legal yet. But if weed is, they definitely should be. They're definitely more, at least mentally, more medicinal than weed, and I prefer them over weed. It's not something that you take. It's something that you can take one time and have a great impact over the rest of your mindset in life. It's not something you want to or you got to take unless you're microdosing frequently, on a frequent basis. Enough rambling on. I could ramble on. I just ate a tiny bit and straight to the brain. If you take them while fasting, they're going to hit harder, obviously. It's all about how the stomach digests them. You got to digest them faster. So I've ate today, but you might be more nauseous if you do it on an empty stomach. So I've ate some today, but not much. I slept in today and decided nobody wanted to hang out, so it's a good day to just chill by myself and dive deep within. I've been experiencing good and bad, some things within myself that I think I just need to deal with and do it alone, and hopefully this will help. You know, some good things within and without. I'll update y'all, make an update video. That's pretty much all I know. Like, I'm talking about them, I gotta teach y'all the proper way to consume them. You know, I don't recommend it if you're not ready. Like, it's not like weed, it's a whole different experience. I don't recommend, viewer discretion advised. I don't recommend anyone do this, but if you do it, at least, you know, probably have a trip sitter in the proper setting in nature, or even in your home. You know, if you're scared to go outside and don't like being around people at all, if you're a very introverted person, as myself. But I love nature. This is my natural habitat. I feel most comfortable in here. In the house, I feel boxed in. And, I mean, there's a time to trip and do that there, but I feel like the best results are getting out here, where it's just God's nature and beauty. You can dive yourself within and realize that you're not part and much separate as this reality or matrix that separates you from all this. You're not as separated from that as one might think. It's more like of a tree and a branch, and you're just some fruit on the tree, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, we already getting deep. I'll hit y'all back up, document. It's a beautiful day. It's a great day to delve in the experience and share them with people alike. Peace.